Hi everyone. All right, so I've just installed my K8. Super excited, especially for someone like me. I'm so not mechanically inclined, but even I was able to install this machine in about 10 or 15 minutes. And so let's see what the difference is. So to start, I'm going to collect more tap water. Wow, look at how hydrogen rich this water is. Look at that. Look at those bubbles of love and antioxidant right there. So let's go back to the ORP meter. Turn that thing on. Go back into the tap water, see what we get. Climbing, climbing. All right. We're getting there. I'm going to reach that 600 and then I'm going to drop it in this other water. Our 9.5 from the Kangen, 580. There we go, 600. So from that 600, that's Vancouver's tap water. We're going into the 9.5 from the K8. Immediately jump to a negative number. Wow, look at, oh my gosh, minus 600, folks. Woohoo! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Hang on, let's try it again. Let's see if we can do that again. So here's a positive. We were at positive 600. I don't want to wait for it to climb. You saw it climb, climb, climb. All right. We can wait. We can wait. I don't have the patience. Let's just jump back into the K8. This is the one I really want to know. All right. Wow. Minus 600. Are you kidding me? Woo! So there you have it, 9.5 water from the K8. I really just want to share that information because I've been able to help myself with so many different symptoms, including chronic nausea, some pain I had from a degenerative disc. And the biggest one for me is in 2006, I was diagnosed with macular degeneration. That was my third diagnosis, actually. And that doctor pretty much said, go home, contact the CNIB, and have them help you with coping on how to become blind. And when I called the CNIB, they were even ready to offer me a white cane. I said, what? I said, I'm so not ready for that. I said, hold the bus right there. I'm getting off. And I'm going to find ways to actually get better. And I did. I graduated as an acupuncturist. I was able to help a lot of my vision, but I was still sort of not great, not what I was looking for. And this water has just knocked it out of the park for me. My vision has greatly improved to the point where I'm reading, right? I'm reading things without my glasses. And this is someone who was supposed to go blind in 2006. So I got to tell you, for me, this is awesome water, and this is why I share this information, because I really want to make a dent in how we take care of our health, right? It's not just doctors who are in charge. I mean, it's important. They're a part of the team to take care of you, but ultimately it's up to you to find what you need to get super healthy. And 9.5 water coming from the K8, and so to your health, my friends, to your health.
Thank you for buying this Enagic Water Ionizer. You've made the right decision. It's going to provide you and your family with many years of great tasting Kangen water. For over 40 years, we've been changing people's lives one drop at a time. We actually say, change your water, change your life. Not only has Kangen water helped change lives by providing great hydration with alkaline ionized water, Kangen water has also improved the financial lives of hundreds of thousands of families around the world. Let me explain. Now that you have an Enagic machine hooked up in your kitchen, you're in the perfect position to share Kangen water with your friends, family, and associates. Here's what's going to happen. Some of the people you share Kangen water with are going to say, I love this water. How can I get one of these machines? The answer is simple. You can help them order one, and you're just one piece of paper away from getting a reward every time someone does. Just fill out the W-9 form we've enclosed in the box. Fax it to us, take a picture and email it to us, or put it in an envelope and mail it to us. Once we receive your W-9, we'll enter it in our system, and we'll be ready to start sending you checks. You already have an eMagic distributor ID number. It's on the top of the receipt that was in the box. If you don't see it, just call us and we'll tell you your ID number. When someone wants a machine, you can help them fill out the paperwork or help them go online to order it. Then just add your ID number to the order and, for example, if they buy an SD501 and pay with a credit card, we'll send you a check for $285. When you send in your next order, you'll get another check for $285. If either of those two people find someone who buys a machine, they get a check for $285 and you'll get another check for $285 as well. That's right, every time, every sale, whether you make the sale or if one of your customers makes the sale, you get paid. In fact, when you've reached your third machine sold, your check increases to $570 per machine, and it keeps increasing. It can actually go all the way up to $1,710 per machine. We have a separate DVD you can watch that will tell you all about the generous compensation plan. The bottom line is that we want to thank you for sharing Kangen water. Every time someone wants a machine and you submit the order, you're helping another family have access to Kangen water, and we'll send you a thank you check. Unlike most businesses, you don't need any inventory, you don't need an office or employees. You simply help people place an order. We collect the money, and we send you a thank you check. We have a wide variety of interesting DVDs, brochures, and books that can help you tell the Kangen water story.
The K8 is Enagic's flagship product and is licensed as medical equipment in Japan. The total cost is $49.80, but it can be financed for $0 down and $54 a month. Enagic's compensation plan is called the 8-point system, and it is so unique that it is patented. 8 points are paid out per machine, so it's about a 54% markup. Instead of paying for marketing, Enagic has decided to pay you as a distributor. This is your brand new K8. On your first 2 direct referrals, you get paid $340 each and become a 1A. In doing so, you have just opened up 2 $340 franchise lanes. This means that if any activity happens under these people, you get paid $340. On your 3rd direct referral, you become a 2-point agent. You've just opened up a $680 franchise lane, which means you get paid $680 for any referral that happens below this person, as long as the points are there. Once you have 10 total sales in your organization, you qualify as a 3-point agent. This means that the next direct referral you have opens up a $1,020 3A franchise lane, and now you make $1,020 on any sale that happens under your business partner. Once you have 20 total sales in your group, you're now getting 4 of those 8 points given out per machine. That qualifies you to open up 4A franchise lanes, where you receive $13.60 per referral. Your next rank advancement comes when you have 50 total sales on your team. Now you are able to open up a $1,700 franchise lane with your next direct business partner. Also, keep in mind that you're able to open up as many direct lanes as you'd like. Once you have 100 total people on your team, you become the highest commission rank possible as a 6A agent. This means from here on out, any direct referral that you have is a 6-point lane, meaning that you make $2,040 or 6 points per sale that happens below it.